Right, what you really want on a Friday night when it could be busy down the lake and people rushing to get swims is to be delayed on your journey, such that a half-hour journey takes 2 hours. Yeah. It's now coming up to 7 o'clock on Friday, 2nd of August, and I'm just going to have to slot in wherever I can, I guess. But let's hope it's not too busy, eh? Well, I've done a tour of the lake and it's a choice of this swim, no carp corner, or the night ropes. I looked in the night ropes, didn't fancy it, so it looks like it's going to be in here. A swim that I've not done very well in, within living memory. Okay, well it's 8:30 now by the time I sort myself out. Just got with solid bags, mainly because well, it was dead on Wednesday night, and I know a couple of people fished last night and said the same thing. So yeah, it's a bit in the doldrums out there. I've just whacked one out on the right hand rod to the general area where I've been fishing recently when I've been in this swim. And the left hand one I've got a little bit further left towards the end of the spit there, over there. Just for a change. I mean the bottom's nice and clean, whatever, out there, so yeah, I'm not going to be fishing in weed or anything. Yeah, confidence is low, but it could be one of those nights when you don't expect anything to happen and it does. So yeah, let's hope that it's one of them, eh? We've got a proper fish, I think. Oh wow. Came in like a dog on a leg. Yes. Wow, wow, wow. Unbelievable. Just gone 4:30. It's just starting to get light, but I'm not going to wait to show him to you. That did the best impression of a bream or tench I'd ever seen on a carp. He's probably going to beat me right up now. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's not happy. He's only just woken up. So what? Just lens down constantly. Oh dear. Right. You're going to beat me up right throughout this, aren't you? You've not expended any energy. Bit of an old warrior this one by the looks of it. And a rare mirror. £22. 22 pounds of carp. I thought it was a bream. Well, I thought it was a bream. This is your better side, isn't it, mate? There we are. Beautiful. Right, let's get you back. There you go. You're keen. Well, it was one of those nights then when you didn't expect anything to happen and something did. Yeah. Unbelievable. I can't tell you how easily that came in. In fact, at one point I thought I was just reeling the lead in. I thought it'd come off, whatever it was. And I thought, well, there's no kicks like a tench, so it's just got to be a bream drifting in. And then I got literally to the end of my other rod tip there, and it kited underneath it. What's going on here? So, and then I saw a flash of a flank in the margin, and I still didn't really think it was a carp. I thought, is that just a big bream or something? It's got a bit of pull on it. And then I saw it again. I thought, no, unbelievable. Yeah, it's completely dozy. It's almost like I didn't know at all it was hooked. I just thought, well, something's telling me to swim this way. Ah. Yeah, well, didn't quite get the bag where I wanted it on the recast, but that'll do. I may put it back out there again, but it's been dead all night. It's there's been no signs or anything like that, so that's completely out of the blue. No bleeps, nothing. So even the tape was a bit finicky, wouldn't it? It was just like pulled up. A few bleeps. I was going to leave it. Wow. Yeah. Right, well, yeah, I've got to be off before lunchtime, I think, just before. Got to go out this afternoon. Not got to go out, yeah, we are going out this afternoon. So, yeah. I'll just, I'm going to enjoy my coffee now. It's pretty much daylight. And I'll catch up with you in a bit. Well, 11:30, I've got to be off. Yeah, I've got to be pleased with that, I think. Coming in here with low expectation. So yeah, I mean, I may be back as soon as tomorrow night, but whenever I am, it won't be long, and I'll see you then. Okay, it's Tuesday the 6th of August. I've not been able to get down until today. I was hoping to try and get in Sunday night, but couldn't do it. I've come down to a very busy lake, which has made swim choice very easy. So I had a choice of, well, 3 swims. One of which being a little swim over there, the winter sanctuary. The fish is out onto the end of the spit. The night rope swim, or this new point bay, but fishing it from the other side. There's somebody actually fishing that swim, but fishing out into the back bit, and I don't want to be set up on top of them. It's a bit rude, isn't it? So I'm going to fish it from this side, another spread of rods, probably one out that way and one out that way, at least to start with. Yeah, and apparently fish have been seen in here. Speaking to the guys that have been there for a few days, it's been slow. I think it's only been one fish out since Sunday for a couple of the guys. Yeah, so I haven't missed much. But yeah, I've got my gear unloaded from the car. Just going to have a little bit of a lead about first, because I want to see what the weed's like out there, and then getting out. I mean, there are other swims I could have gone in, to be fair, but I would have needed my barrow, and I didn't bring it with me. I was always thinking that I could just drop into a nice easy swim. There are usually plenty of them, you know, you don't need a barrow, but not tonight. So I still have to hide my gear from the road, which is that way, the track. So, but yeah, that's okay. I'll be able to get it in the car quick enough tomorrow morning to be off to work. Right, enough of this chat. Let's get the rod set up and get them out there. Okay, it's 7:30 now. The right end rod's gone out at 13 wraps. I had a bit of a lead about out there, only a couple of casts. It's pretty clean, yeah, not much in the way of weed at all. So yeah, so solid bag out there, and out to the left at 14 wraps. Just fishing a spot that I have fished before from the new point swim over there, and had fish from. So yeah, solid bag again, and it's nice and clean out there. So yeah, got a nice breeze pushing in now. It looks good. Pressure's fairly low, about 10, 12, 10, 13, compared to, you know, the highs that we've had in the last few weeks with the hot weather. We just had a new moon as well on Sunday. That's why I was wanting to get back on Sunday if I could, but I couldn't make it. Never mind, only a couple of nights on, so yeah. And we've had a little bit of rain in the last couple of days, only a little bit, but yeah, it's just changed things up a bit. So yeah, right, grub time, and I'll see you if anything happens. No. is no tench. I did hear a fish out there an hour ago. Lots of pinging off the dorsal fin. We've got to look at it there. Can't tell how big it is. Here he come. Here he come. Yes! Gotcha! Oh. Okay, well, it was just coming up to 4 o'clock in the morning when that rod went off again. No tench this time. It's a bit spawned out, this one. Right. Just under 22. Big old paddle on it, isn't it? Oh, not so big, really. Okay. Come on then, mate. I had a bit of trouble there with the lens misting up. It feels quite autumnal, really. The air, the water's lovely on autumn, but no, the air isn't. I had to layer up during the night. Yeah, that makes up for the very first take I had, which I didn't tell you about. Yeah, that was about 11:30. Belted off the left-hand rod, ripped off, and just picked it up and just felt the initial weight, and then that was it. Nothing. It was off. So yeah, obviously not hooked very well. Yeah, I've just put it back out there with a solid bag, and now the time is probably about 4:30. I'm guessing, no, 4:42. Right, it's hardly worth going to bed. I've got to get up at 6, but I am going to try and get my head down for one more hour before I have to pack up and be off to work. So I'll see you in a bit. Busy. Right, well, I'm out of puff because I've had to pack up the car in a hurry because I'm running a little bit late. Right, well, yeah, I'll take that. Nice to have one, make up for that take earlier, the first take, which belted off and there was nothing on the end. Well, there was briefly. So, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I did think about baiting up, but tomorrow hopefully there'll be a few more swims free, and we'll see what happens then. Okay, well, I'm back. It's Thursday the 8th, it's just gone 5:30. I've come down to a very busy lake, probably because we've had a big weather change. Got low pressure, we've had high winds and rain and all sorts. So yeah, it's brought people out, and a lot of the swims, I don't know why I'm pointing over there because you can't see, but a lot of the swims that aren't normally fished are getting filled. But this swim, the margin swim, is free, thankfully. So yeah, I'm going to jump in here, waders on, solid bags. One's going to go 8 wraps down the margin there, and the other one's going to go at 16 wraps down there, further out from the bank. So yeah, just got the night, obviously going to work in the morning at 7:30, but yeah, conditions look bang on, so yeah, I'm quite hopeful. Right, I'm going to get kitted up and get them out there. Okay, that's them set. I'm now going to sit here and watch for any signs of fish showing. Speaking to one of the lads who's fishing the other side, he did say that he saw fish up and down this margin showing yesterday, but not today. So yeah, but I'm sure they haven't gone far. So yeah, I'm quite hopeful. I will catch you later. Tench. See? Sorry. We're getting the pads. It's in the pads. Come on. Oh no. Got its head in. Flat for a minute. It's got its head in the snag. Still on. Come on. Three. Yes. Gotcha. Okay, we've just come up to 7:30 when that went off. Yeah, and I nearly lost it in the snags in the margins, but thankfully it came out. Okay, it's going to flip. 22.5. Oh, you're going to go, wouldn't you? Right. Let's try again. Oh. Okay, mate. Right, I want to get that rod back out there, so let's get him back. Oh, I'm well happy with that, yeah. Like I say, it was just come up to 7:30 when that went off. Well, it hardly went off, did it? When it bleeped and rose up and hung around for a little bit. Yeah, so I was cooking my dinner at the time, so I just turned the gas off, walked over, and I thought, is that tenchy, shall I leave it? And I left it for a little bit, but then it pulled up again. So I thought, alright, that's going to be hooked, isn't it? Whatever it is. And then pulled into it, and there was a couple of head shakes. And I thought, well, that feels, doesn't feel that tenchy. And then it started kiting in towards the margin. So I thought, yeah, that's no tench. But thankfully it came in quite tamely until it got to the margin there, and then it got its head in the pads, not the further pads that I normally underarm flick out to, but the close in pads right literally down off the corner here. And then it went through one of the underwater snags, one of the branches that goes down into the water, because I could see it bouncing up and down. I thought, oh no. Then it went solid, and I thought, oh, that's it. And I put the rod down, slackened off, went to get my waders, and then as I turned around and looked, the tip's pulling around again, so I thought, okay, it might have moved out, and then sure enough, it had. So yeah, then it was fairly plain sailing to get it in the net, but yeah, well chuffed. And I rushed to get another bag out there, and as I did, as I was going into the water about to cast, a fish showed further down the margin, but I've stuck it pretty much on the same spot. It fell a little bit short actually, but that's okay. Another solid bag, because yeah, it looks like they're down that margin, so who knows, could be on for another take. Well, morning. It's 6:15 now. One coffee down, another about to be sunk in a minute. Yeah, very quiet night. So I've got a decent amount of kip, which will stand me in good stead today for work. Yeah, not a bleep really. Saw a bit of head torch activity over the other side in the island swim, so I think they may have had one or two, but nothing else along here. The wind dropped off, very calm. Heard a couple of fish in the night, couldn't quite make out where they all were, but there was definitely something showing down there, down the margin, but yeah, no. So I think that was that feeding spell yesterday into the evening as it was getting dark. You know, I had that fish about 7:30. And there was someone else had a take over there not long after. But then I think that feeding spell ended. The weather's, changed now. I think we're going back to clear, sunny days for the next couple of days, or light cloud anyway. So that weather window has passed. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. I'd be very surprised if anything happens between now and 7:30 when I've got to be off. But if it does, I'll see you then. Okay, 7:30, off to work. Just as the weather's turned, actually, it's clouded over and the wind's picked up, so it's looking good again now. But there you go. I have to go to work. I think a few fish came out in the night, 2 or 3. So yeah, they were feeding, and I was quite hopeful that I would have one. But there you go. I can't be greedy. Got to be pleased with the one that I did. I probably won't get down until at least Sunday evening because I've got a few things on this weekend. Yeah, and apparently the weather's going to be hot and sunny and upper 20s, so not ideal perhaps. Be good for topping and zigging, but yeah, so I may not be missing much, but yeah, I'll be back down as soon as I can be, and I'll see you then. Okay, Sunday the 11th of August. It's just come up to 4:30. It's an absolute scorcher this weekend. Yeah. Consequently I was stuck in traffic for about an hour, everyone flocking to the beach or coming home from the beach. So yeah, I've just come into the first day swims here. Oh, I've seen the fish already out there on top. Out there. Solitary little one. Yeah, I'm just going to have a look in the day rope swim and in the lagoon here just to see if there's any fish hanging around. Can't see any there. Very coloured up. Bit of algae going on there, I think. But yeah, I've got no idea how many people are going to be down here. It fished okay last week. Quite a few people caught. The heron's just taken off there. I think you missed that. Yeah, it fished okay. So. But the weather's changed again now, it's gone hot again, so whether that's put the kibosh on it, I don't know. Right, looking out here, yeah, there's fish on top. Quite a few fish on top out there in the beyond the rope in the sanctuary. Cross breeze though. Yeah, it's taking the heat off. But it is very hot. It's going to get up to 29 tomorrow. It's upper 20s today, I don't know what. 26, 27, something like that. Yeah, there's a few out there on top. Right. Nothing this side, nothing to have a go at with floaters or anything. So yeah, I'm going to jump in the car and see how many people are here. Heron's going across there again. There's nothing in that corner of the New Point Bay. Let's go and look at the other corner. Can't really see anything there either. So far there's only one other person on. So unless there's people around the other side of the lake, that'll be it. Me and him. Just going to see if I can see any fish along this little bit here, which I know a couple of weeks ago did 3 fish for someone. Can't see anything. Nope. Nice bit of an easterly wind blowing in here. Oh yeah. Looks good along that bank, doesn't it? Along that margin. Oh yeah. There's one other person in No Carp Corner at the moment. He may not be doing the night there, he may be moving somewhere else. There's 2 people on so far. That's alright, gives me a choice of this swim, New Point if I want it, anywhere around there, or the point swim. I think probably I'd go for this. But let's go and walk along the margin and see if I can see any fish in the day swims. Well, nothing seen there. I am just going to go and look in the point swim. No, I didn't see anything, and I haven't got the right vibe about there, which probably means it's where I should be fishing. I'm going to go back to the margin swim and fish that. Okay, just coming up 7 o'clock. I've just gone with solid bags again. Same spots as I fished last time I was in here. I just haven't got much confidence in putting, any amount of bait out at the moment. I know, a few people caught on Thursday, including me. But yeah, it's still not really fishing that brilliantly, so yeah, I'm just going to stick with the bags. If I see something, then I may move the rod, but I'm not that confident. I didn't see any fish along that margin. I didn't get here in time actually. I need to get here a bit earlier if I can, when the sun's high enough in the sky and I can look down as I'm walking along the tree line there, getting to the day swims, so I can see where the fish will line up. But it's all in shadow at the time of day that I've got down today, so yeah, I need to try and get down earlier. Must remember that. Yeah, right, well, okay, I shall catch up with you later. Like I say, not that confident, but you never know. Morning, 6:30 now. Very quiet. Just a couple of bleeps a few hours ago on the left-hand rod. But no, I didn't hear anything in the night when I was awake. It's going to be another scorcher today. It could be even hotter, I think. 29, 30.
I think what I'm going to do before I go at 7:30, once everything's in the car, is just stick the waders on again and put some bait down at margin with a view to coming back Tuesday or probably Wednesday. Yeah, so what, a couple of days time. Yeah, I did say, didn't I, yesterday I wasn't that confident, so yeah, shouldn't be disappointed. I wasn't expecting anything. Well, right, well I'm going to have my second coffee and then start the pack away. Right, well I'll be back the day after tomorrow and hope that this swim is free. Okay, it's Wednesday the 14th of August, just come up to 5 o'clock. Come down here all ready to jump in the margin swim that I pre-baited, but it's taken, as is pretty much every other swim on the lake that's worth fishing anyway. Yeah, it's very busy. I've got this one, the Winter Sanctuary. That's it really. There's a couple of swims probably on the spit there, but long way from the car. I haven't got my barrow with me, so they're out really. Viewpoint is taken, so the bay's taken. No cut corner, the point swim, margin swim obviously, the island swim, and the plateau, all taken. So yeah, looks like it's going to be here. So I'm going to dump the gear off. But actually, first of all, I'm going to drive around the other half of the lake, just in case someone for some reason has got to go home, or I've been given some misinformation. But failing that, I'm going to be jumping in here, I think. Yeah, confidence has plummeted already. Okay, well I feel a bit of confidence returning actually now that I've gotten out there. I had a chuck with a lead on both rods because I can't remember the spots. 19 wraps, right hand rod. It's mainly deep silt out there, no weed to speak of, but there's a raised area at just over 19 wraps. So that's where I clipped up, and I've just put a solid bag out there. And the left hand rod, I did the same again, and just found a raised area amongst the deep silt. Just a little bit of broken ground, a little bit of gravel that feels like it's covered with silt, but you can still feel it. Yeah, and that's at 15.5 reps. So yeah, solid bags on both spots, and we'll see what happens. The weather looks good for it, but I know it hasn't been fishing well. A few people did last night and nothing. So yeah, we'll see, eh? Right, I'm starving, I'm going to get my grub on, and I'll catch you later. Morning, it's 6 o'clock now, just coming up. Just had a couple of bleeps on the, I think it was a right hand rod, yeah, about 4:30 this morning, woke me up. Other than that, no,
super quiet. I did get up a couple of times in the night. It was super quiet and super still. Nothing. And that's all around the lake as well. It's deathly quiet. And, no signs at all. No signs or sounds. I'm a bit croaky this morning. I need this. Yeah. So, an hour and a half and I'm off. Just toying with the idea of perhaps coming down tonight, squeezing another night in, if I can get a pass for it. Obviously have to work today, but yeah, I might just leave the stuff in the car and be straight back down after work. Not a good season for me so far. No, I know a lot of people have struggled. It's not been fishing well. The other lake, coincidentally, has. It's been fishing its head off last week. But no, I'm not going to go on there. I'll stick it out here. Yeah. I'll see, there's a couple of people I'm in touch with that are on here that are doing today, so I'll check in with them later, see how busy it is. If that margin swim's free, I'd go in there. Yeah. Right, okay, I do need this, I'm going to finish this, have another. Yeah, got a lot of condensation this morning, but sun's not going to come up by the looks of it, bit of cloud, so I'll just have to back it away damp, I think. But I need to back it away, so have it all ready and then pull the car up about 20 past 7.
Right, 20 past 7. I have to get the car to load that lot up and be off to work. I know of one fish that came out last night, pretty decent one, 34, but that's it. I think it's been pretty quiet all around the lake, like I thought. With a bit of luck, I'll be able to get back down after work this evening. Hopefully a few people will have gone and I'll have a choice of swims, or a better choice of swims. Yeah, but if not, then it's going to be next week. But let's hope I can get back down tonight. Right, well I'm back some 10 hours later. It's a very different lake now in that a lot of people have gone. And thankfully, this swim, the margin swim, which I wanted to fish, is free. So yeah, chuffed about that. I'm going to be popping the waders on in a minute and putting them down the margin there, one at 8 reps and then one at 16 further down. You can't see, but there's some pads down there about that sort of distance, just fishing on the outside of those. Yeah, so what we've got is we've got someone in the point swim. That's Paul. He was the one who had 34 out last night. Someone's gone in the island swim over there today. Someone did the night last night, didn't have anything, but someone's dropped in there today, and there's someone who's in the plateau swim. But that's it. All the rest of the lake is free, but I did want this swim. So yeah, let's hope my hunch is right, eh? And we don't blank like we did last night. So yep, I'm going to get the gear out now, get my waders on, and get them out there.
conditions look bang on, don't they? Yeah, the sunny day that we seemed to be promised first thing this morning never materialised. And the wind picked up and changed to a southerly, southwesterly. It clouded over. We've had this all day with a little bit of rain as well. So yeah, it looks good. I'm confident. More so because when I was wading out to put the bags out on the same spots that I've fished here recently, I saw a trail of bubbles go out from, well, you know, say a rod length out from the trees, go out for, say, another rod length. And I waited for a grebe or whatever to pop up, and none did. So yeah, that tells me that there's a fish scooting along the bottom there. So yeah, good sign, I'd say. I'm going to take that crumb of comfort and hope that after, what is it, 1 or 2 blanks, I think it's 2 in it, that I can get a fish on the bank.
Past 8. Cool, that tore off. Keep coming. Not doing a lot at the minute. No, you don't. Now it's woken up. Needs to make it towards those pads. Come out there. No, 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 no. Don't want you going in there. Oh no. Jeez. Oh. That's close. Come on. Oh, no, no, no. It's turning now. Do not like that snag on the right. Oh, he wants to get in there. Oh, come on. Come on. Making lots of lunges. He's going to go again for that snag on the right. Oh. Oh no, he's going again. Can't let him go left because of the pads, can't let him go right because of the snags. Come on mate, hop up on top. Let me see ya. Oh. Don't go in there. Yes! Yes! God, I lost. Okay, but that fish certainly woke up close in. Yeah, gave me a right old battle. Yeah. I was confident, wasn't I? I was going to get something. Right. What's the verdict? Calm me down. You should be tired. That barrel close in. Right, we have an 18 pounder. Just over actually. There you go, that'll do. Better than a blank. Do the other side. Get your back and go and get your big brother. Wait, come on, don't messing about. I'll have you back in a minute. There we go. Oh. Right, back you go. Well, that was very welcome. Yeah, I've just put it back out, got the waders on and put it back on exactly the same spot. And as I was about to walk out there, I heard a fish crash further down the margin, quite a way, but yeah, they're out there and they're active, so who knows, could be on for another. What's going on? What is going on there? I've got a fish on. I think it's about 10:30 now. Yeah. Well, that was easy. Okay, well, it was just coming up to 10:30 when that went off. Yeah. What have we got here? Fighting me now because you didn't have any fight out there, did you? Okay. Calm it down. Right. We've got a bit of a ghosty, a koi. Oh, yeah. If you sit still, yeah, very pale one. I've seen this fish around the lake, I'm sure. Right, and there's a couple. This is the smaller of the two, I think. Come on, calm down. 19 pound. 19 pound and slimy. Come on, behave. It's raining. Let's get you back in a minute. Right. Well, okay. Have one more go. Oh, he doesn't like that. Right. I'll do the other side. It's got some spawn marks on it. I'm going to treat that in a sec. Some marks anyway. There we are. You're right this side, aren't you? The worst side. Right. Give you a bit of treatment. The polish. Right, let's get you back. Morning, mate. There we go.
I'm enjoying this session now. Waded up and put another bag out there in the same spot. Yeah, first one didn't go quite right because it was raining, and even though I kept the bag in the pouch, yeah, with my waders until the last minute, I cast it and it just disintegrated. So thankfully the rain has eased off now, so I was able to get the second one out okay. Yeah. Right, because it's still relatively early, so you never know. Could be on for a third. I shouldn't be greedy, but I feel they're having it tonight. Well, clearly they are. So, yeah, who knows? Could be on for another. If not, see you in the morning. Morning. It's just after 6 now. I was woken at just before 5 with the left hand rod. Had a sort of pick up. Looked very tenchy. Kept going. Kept sort of bobbing up and down, so I just reeled it in. There was nothing on the end. And just flicked the bag out from the bank. Just for the last couple of hours. 2.5 hours. So yeah. All went quiet after midnight, really. After putting that rod out again, after that second fish, I was getting bleeps on it, but around about midnight all went quiet. Apart from that lot, the geese. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Wind changed a little bit, started to turn to a sort of a north-easterly, pushing in here. It's calmed off now. Skies are cleared. Gonna have a sunny day. Back to the sunny weather now for the next few days. Second coffee. Everything's a bit wet because it did rain last night. But I'm gonna finish this and start back away. And the usual, be off at 7:30.
Well, nice to have a couple of fish in the session. It's been a while. Yeah, I'll be back next week. In the meantime, that's it for this video. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. If you're out there fishing, I hope you're catching a few, and I'll see you next time.